Hello and welcome back to the final episode of Season 2 with Africa Sports in Football Manager 2020. You know that because, you're here. You've clicked the video. You know what it's all about, I assume. It is going to be 2 cup final days today, the League Cup and the FA Cup in the Ivory Coast. If you missed the last episode, you would have missed the fact that we got knocked out of the Champions League in the quarterfinals against the Kaizer Chiefs from South Africa. And we really didn't deserve to lose. It was just some bad goalkeeping on our half and some very good goalkeeping on theirs. So yes, we actually won the second leg 2-1, but we were not good enough. Basically, they won on away goals. They didn't win on away goals, but they won 3-2 on aggregate. But even if we made it 3-1 on the night, we still would have gone out on away goals. We also played ASEC Mimosas in between episodes. We beat them 3-1. Pacome Zouzoua and Chikzi Alozi with 2 goals in this one. Today then, Stade Abidjan in the League Cup. And then FC San Pedro in the National Cup, the FA Cup. And we've also got WAC, but it doesn't matter because we've already won the league. Right then, this looks like it might be a bit of a kit clash against Stade Abidjan. Fair enough. We are in front of 45,000 fans at the Stade Felix Houphouët Boigny, sure, which I believe is actually ASEC Mimosa and the Ivorian national team stadium, which is why it's huge, it's massive, and I'm hoping that it isn't under construction like it was last time. Oh great, it is still under construction by the looks of it. I don't know how much is under construction. At least 2 stands. Wonderful, maybe even 3. So, our starting lineup for the final then will be Christian Drogba in goal because he is our cup goalkeeper. It's going to be Utara, Kouyaté, Kouome and Mayere. I've just remembered that we actually have 2 constant Kouomes as well. One of them is currently out on loan. That's going to get confusing. It's going to be Guigon as that deep-lying playmaker with Big Viv and Zouzoua in the middle of the pitch. Diallo on that right-hand side. Coffee on the left. And Yannick Kouome as our striker. This is a new Coffee. This is not Stevens. This is Drisser. This is a player who I think we signed in the summer, and I'm going to give him his debut. He's an all-round attacking midfielder. And yes, we have dropped Alozi, but Alozi in the last match against Kaizer Chiefs was absolute garbage. So that's my justification. I'm playing him on the left-hand side because he's right-footed, and we play an inside forward, so I think it will probably work. He doesn't have all the abilities, but he is only 17. And it's a cup final. And let's be honest, we don't care too much about this competition. It's just nice to win cups. Stade Abidjan as well also have a former Africa Sports player. They have a former Africa Sports player. Hold on, wait a minute. There's 45,000 fans in this stadium in one stand. I don't think that's how it works. Anyway, Serafin Aka, former Africa Sports player playing for Stade Abidjan in the final, so hopefully he doesn't do one over us. It's an early highlight actually, so this might be something going on. Zouzoua long ball towards Kouome. Koulibaly can get the ball clear. Hopefully we're going to get it back straight towards them. Mayere across to Guigon playing as that deep line playmaker, which he played for in quite a lot of games at the start of the season, then we moved him up to be the right winger. Guigon again, long ball off to that left-hand side to find Ibrahima Utara down the left into the penalty area. It's a slide tackle from Avo. Utara keeps going. Diallo is there. And Ousmane Diallo gets his 18th goal of the season. It is 1-0 in the final. And we've barely played a minute of football. I feel bad for Ousmane Diallo. Diallo played a lot of football at the start of the season. And then I just kind of dropped him. Like, he's really good. And then if we look at his form, he kind of just became a sub. He just became a sub for the most part. He played a lot of football. He's very, very good. And then, I just changed my mind. Another chance. 14 minutes on the clock. Mayere to Guigon. Back to Mayere. Are we going to go down the right? Big Viv. Mayere again. Zouzoua. Right-hand side. Mayere, run. Use your pace. You actually have a little bit of that, as far as I can tell. Guigon. Big Viv. Guigon again. Passing it in the middle. Not going too far. Kouome's there. Andri makes the easy save from Yannick Kouome. We're seeing the latest scores from the African Champions League, just to rub it in. I don't want that. Well, we've had a lot of shots. We've certainly had a lot of shots. 12 shots, only 5 on target. Not a huge amount of highlights so far. 7 minutes of normal time to play in the first half. Kouyaté with the ball to Utara. Right-footed ball finds Zouzoua in the middle. Diallo, the goal scorer. He's going to run direct towards goal. He's been tackled by Brew. We're going to get the ball back though. Kouyaté, Big Viv. Big Viv's got 2 options on that right-hand side. Mayere loves getting into that space. If we can get a really good right winger, and I guess right back and left back, then we could utilise that because teams in the Ivory Coast seem to leave huge gaps down the wings for basically fullbacks to just run into. Mieri, if he had some more pace, he'd just go straight down there, wouldn't he? Mieri plays it inside to Zazua. Crosses it in. Coffee heads down. Diallo, edge of the area, takes a few touches, goes for goal. It's not very good goalkeeping from Andri, but Ousmane Diallo gets his second of the game, his 19th of the season. It's 2-0. Still not quite at half-time. Kouame back to Mayeri. He's going to play a lovely ball on the ground. Diallo once again. 3 in the box, 4 in the box. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. Big Viv on the volley. Big Viv! Where did you get that from? That's goal of the season. I can't be the only one who's this much of a nerd when it comes to Football Manager, but I legit have goosebumps right now from that. Brew clears it. Big Viv. What a finish. It looked like it came from his shin, but I don't care. That's goal of the season. Well, I think it's safe to say that the League Cup is probably ours, isn't it? 3-0 at half-time, dominating in pretty much everything. Even fouls we're dominating in. That's how good we are. No changes at half-time, although I'm thinking about bringing on Alozi at some point, but Coffee's doing all right. He's got a 6.9, he's got an assist, he's just looking complacent. Guigon with the free kick for us. It's towards the back. The ball has it gone in? It's not gone in. Okay. 59 minutes now on the clock. Guigon with the free kick is going to go towards the middle. Kiyome's there. Zazua is there as well. It's 4-0 to Africa Sports on the hour mark. It's time to do some subs, and it's time to bring on at least one child. And by one child, I mean the only child we have on the bench. So we're going to bring on Traore for Kouame. We'll do Kouyaté, actually. And then we're going to do Alozi as well on for Coffee. Coffee's done alright. He's got a 7. Got a 7.0 on his debut. That seems reasonable. I feel bad about bringing Kouyaté off, but he's got a yellow card. That's my justification. We could also bring on Utara, actually. Let's do that. We've got a few minutes left to play. Kuyame's coming off because he's not done a huge amount. So Utara will be coming on, and just as we get an injury. Well, I mean, we just won't play with a right winger. It's fine, we're 4-0 up. Kouame with the free kick, long ball, doesn't find anybody, and the header back from Avo goes straight into the hands of Ulrich Andri. Runs forward, throws it long. It's not the best throw, actually. Alozi controls the ball. He's going to run it into the space. Forward to Brahima Utara, and Utara's effort hits the outside of the post. Even with 10 men, we are the better side. This is what next season is going to look like in pretty much every competition apart from the Champions League. The trophy is ours. 4-0 on the night. We made it look easy this time around. Last time, didn't we go to penalties? Or was that a different cup competition? Anyway, champions of the Ivorian League Cup. Next up, Ivorian FA Cup. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we did also just score the best goal of the season in that one through Big Viv. Out of interest, is the Puskas Award on this game? You know, the goal of the season across every competition ever. I feel like it isn't, but I would love it to be on the game, because I'd nominate that goal. Well, we've done a famous treble, as we kind of expected. Players picking up medals, basically anyone who's played any form of football in the competition. That is good, which means Tristan Coffey gets one for his final appearance. And Diallo is out for 4 to 5 weeks. Well, you're not playing against FC San Pedro then. Oh, look at that. £6,000 paid out to the staff for winning the Ivorian League Cup. It's barely worth it. So, out of interest, I know we're not kind of there yet, but I'm just having a quick look at the coefficients. And we are 10th. Next season we will have 23 points, which means we will stay 10th, although joint 10th with Congo, who will also have 23 points. Does that make a difference to the qualification places? Because everyone just gets one in each. Like, there doesn't seem to be anything fancy that goes on here. So I'm not sure how this works, you know. Match number 2 of the episode then, FC San Pedro in the Ivorian FA Cup final. It should be a nice easy victory, although they have beaten us in the past. We've beaten them twice, we've drawn twice, and they've beaten us. So arguably of all the teams in the Ivory Coast, FC San Pedro are the one that have given us the most difficulty. I'm hoping after our 4-0 victory in the previous cup final, this one, we should just carry on the momentum. We do have some suspensions and injury problems though. The starting 11 then for the final will be Christian Drogba. It will be Drissa Coffey as a left back. Bear with me. It's going to be Kouyaté, Kouame and Mayeri rounding off the back four. Dotashorno, Big Viv and Zazu in the middle of the pitch. Bakary Kone, who is still here, will be on the right-hand side. Cheksi Alozi on the left-hand side. And Yannick Kouame will be our striker. Now, I have a feeling this stadium is where we played the last match. It is. It's where we played the last match, right? Where is it? But within the space of a few days, it's suddenly built and looks a lot smaller, doesn't it? These side stands are a lot smaller than what they were in the last match. Anyway, it looks lovely. It looks absolutely lovely. Nice orange seats and stands and everything. That's always good to see. That was a rubbish team talk. Let's try and fix it. Fixed. Not really. Yeah, they've kind of made the stadium a lot smaller for no reason. I don't understand. That's just obviously a match engine thing. But I like this little stadium. It looks nice. It certainly doesn't look like it holds 40,000 people, though. It's taken almost 20 minutes for us to get the first highlight, but we finally got something. Mayeri runs on the right-hand side. Bakary Kone, edge of the penalty area. Across Big Viv, long-range effort from Big Viv. Doesn't score a worldie in this match so far. We've got a corner. Alozi takes the corner. Front post again. Rubbish corners to the front post. I need to sort something out with that. Kone to Alozi again. Dosashorno, edge of the area. Needs to go further across. Kone takes a touch. Zazua this time with a long-range effort. And Pacome Zazua makes it 1-0 to Africa Sports. Is this the first nail in the coffin for FC San Pedro in the cup final? By the way, my plan of playing Drissa Coffey as a left-back is kind of what I was saying in the last match about how full-backs just get loads and loads of space. And as he's a winger, I'm hoping he doesn't need to do a lot of defending. He's done a very good job there, actually, defending. But I'm hoping he can just use his pace as a winger and just basically be an additional winger for us. That's a penalty, isn't it? It is a penalty. Pacome Zazua is going to be the one to step up and take it for his second goal of the game. Come on, Pacome. Make it 2-0. Put another nail in the coffin for FC San Pedro. You've hit the post. At least we're 1-0 up. Throw for Mayeri. So the highlight is carrying on, in essence. It's a Alozi there, headed effort. Tape makes the save. Safe hands from Tape. It stuck to him. Like, I'll show myself out. 5 minutes left to play the first half, and it's not really a lot going on. It's 1-0 at half-time. It should be 2-0. Zazua missing that penalty hitting the post. I mean, we're doing all right. We'll tell them it's excellent. Big Viv's on a 6.5. Zazua's on a 7.0 despite missing a penalty. We're just going to carry on into the second half, I think. It's not going to be the most exciting FA Cup final, is it? But if we win in normal time, we don't go to penalties, I will be happy with that. Drissa Coffey with the ball to Big Viv. Big Viv needs to do something in this second half. In the middle to Zazua, who could be on a hat-trick if he scored his penalty. Zazua goes for a long-range chance once again. Tape holds on to the effort. And now, Koulibaly for FC San Pedro. This isn't going to be good if they score. It's over the bar. Good. Big Viv needs to come off. He's on a 6.5. We've got ourselves a corner. Alozi takes the corner towards the middle. It's a wonderful stop off the line, actually. And Alozi's going to collect it. We've still got plenty of time in this game. I want a second goal. I need a second goal. It's a free kick. Big Viv's gone down, apparently. Who is taking the free kick? It's Yannick Kouame, the striker. Curling effort from well outside the area. Tape makes a wonderful save. The ball is cleared again. Right, Big Viv's coming off. Big Viv's had a good game, I think, so far. But he's going to be coming off. We're going to bring on Diarra Suba. Can he be a box-to-box? Yeah, we'll do it that way round. Big Viv. Big Viv's getting good. He's not massively improving, but he's getting decent. If we go this one and this one and this one, which is something that I've only recently found as a thing, you can see he's not improving, is he? He's getting better at dribbling, composure. Some of his mental ones are going up. This is probably going to be Diarra Suba's last game for us as well. He's out of contract. We don't really play him anymore. He might play against Williamsville just to stop some injuries to some more important players. But yeah, this is probably the last time we're going to see him. Jimmer with the ball to Silla. Across right-hand side. Lots of space for Nguesson. And that's because Coffey is not a defender. He makes a good block. Silla has it once again. Nguesson. Coffey's going to close him down. Probably get himself a yellow card from a foul. Crosses it in. Koyate heads down. Finds Dosashorno on a yellow card. The youngster can run forward with the ball. He stops. What's he going to do? Plays it to Zazua. Zazua needs a runner on that right-hand side, and Bakary Kone is that runner. All the way back, though, to Dosashorno. Right-hand side is Mayeri. Mayeri, I think, has been great for us this season. He gets a lot of the ball. Kone, is he going to cross it? Is he going to get tackled? He does cross it. Kouame's there. Clears from Jimmer. Coffey collects, though. Highlight randomly ends. Another one begins. We've got ourselves a free kick. This is Yannick Kouame territory. Or Dosashorno. Dosashorno takes it. Curling effort. Hits the bar. Zazua somehow manages to win the ball. Not sure how he's done that. Dosashorno is keeping the highlight alive. Kuyate and Dosashorno, just get the ball in the middle. In the middle, please. Anyone? No? It's a risk, and I know it's a risk. We're going to do Traore on. Traore, by the way, if you aren't aware, he's a child. He's 18 years old. I think there's something there. Something's telling me he's good. He's getting better. We're also going to do Kouame off for Basilia Logan. Again, another youngster. There's something there. He's just not quite there at the moment. We're going to do... That's all of our subs, isn't it? So hopefully we don't concede. Maybe we can score another one. Drissa Coffey's just given away a free kick for a hard sliding tackle. He's not a fullback. Do not... Seriously, game. Amara Kone has scored an equaliser in the 87th minute. And it all came from the not fullback giving away a foul. Great. I don't want to go extra time and penalties. This episode's going to be an hour and a half long. It is going to be extra time. We don't get an additional sub either. I'm going to shout at them. I'm far from pleased. You should have actually scored more than one goal. You've had 19 shots, 12 on target and scored one. Dosashorno with a free kick. Let's get a goal in injury time. Pacoma Zazua makes it 2-1, but he's offside. Was he offside? Alozi was offside, apparently. Alozi didn't even get the ball. Alozi did not even get the ball. Why has that been cancelled out? We've done everything to win this game. Absolutely everything. Let's give him a show some passion. It only annoyed Mayeri. It's half time. It's not going to go well, is it? We're going to go penalties again. This happened last time. We've got possibly a chance of 4 minutes left to play. Traore heads down. It's not the best header. And San Pedro running forward with the ball. Koulibaly edge of the centre circle. Zazua with a very, very dangerous tackle, but somehow manages to win the ball. Zazua once again with it. Dosashorno, Mayeri. Dosashorno inside his own half, forward to Diarra Suba. Right hand side is Bakary Kone. Also probably going to be his last game for the club as well. Mayeri's making a run on the right. Kone crosses it in instead. Alozi is there at the back post and he has saved the day. He has absolutely saved the day. Right, we're going to drop back to cautious just because I don't want to concede another one in the last few minutes. Chexi Alozi makes it 2-1. We should have won that a lot more comfortably. We had to go to extra time. We're champions of the Ivorian FA Cup, the Ivorian League, and the Ivorian League Cup 2 seasons in a row now. Victorious Africa Sports celebrate famous quadruple, although we do have the Super Cup in there, which honestly I wouldn't really count. There's only one match in that competition and we won it, but it's a quadruple nonetheless. We got 13 grand for winning the FA Cup. That's not a lot. Some medals go out to players. Africa Sports absolutely love me. The board are pleased. We then give out £12,000 back to the players. So all the money we got, we keep £920 of it. I mean, that seems a bit backwards, but whatever. Out of interest, am I a legend? I'm not a legend. I'm certainly a favoured personnel along with Bakary Kone. How is Bakary Kone on there? I mean, he's not great. He's not done a huge amount. He scored 12 goals in his first 20 games, but that was about it. Right, we're going to go forward then to the end of the WAC match, which it doesn't matter what happens here because nobody cares. Literally, the league is decided at this point. I don't even think anyone can move up or down. We are back then for the end of season roundup. We have played Williamsville and we've drawn another match. We drew 2-2. They had 2 shots on target and had a goal disallowed. So we could have lost 3-2 and we had 36 shots. They had 2. I'm glad we didn't lose. Yes, it was 2-2 on the night. Zazua and Frank Kouakou scoring his first goal for a very, very long time. So long, in fact, I didn't even know when he last scored a goal. Like, it was ages ago. Absolutely ages ago. But yes, it was 2-2 in the end. Not the best of performances. We probably should have scored about 7 or 8 goals, apparently. But it doesn't matter. We've won the league. It doesn't matter at all. Players inducted then into the overall best 11. Who have we got? Yannick Kouame goes in there as our main striker. Dossa Shornham as well. Big Viv, Parfait Guigon and Constant Kouame all joining the best 11. Parfait Guigon on the bench, which is a weird one for me. End of season awards. Alozi winning player of the season, which is not a surprise. Diallo with 12%. Charles Mayere, good. I'm glad Charles Mayere is getting a little bit of love there. 9% in third. Alozi with goal of the season, which is wrong. We saw goal of the season earlier on in the episode. Big Viv signing off the season. Alozi young player of the season. There you can see the best 11. We kind of know what it is. Weirdly, no Parfait Guig on there. And there's some stats for you as well. Alozi getting 23 goals and 21 assists. That is a lot of goal involvements. That is 44 goals he was involved with. That's absolutely bloody huge. And let's take a look at one of the goals then. Apparently he scored against ASEC Mimosas. This would have been an instant result game, so I have no idea what this is going to be like. So we have the ball inside our own, inside the ASEC Mimosas half. Alozi goes for a very long range effort. It's not goal of the season, it should be Big Viv. I mean, it wasn't a bad goal to be fair, but Big Viv's was better. What does our chairman, Alexis Vagba, want us to do next season? He wants us to win the Premier Division and get to the group stages of the Champions League, which we've already done. My contract is expiring. He's offered me a new one. I've signed a new one, but he'll only offer 1 year at a time, which is really frustrating. The training facilities are going to be improved, so the youth facilities, that is good to know. And they just want us to win the league for the next however many years. Cool. And I guess we just tell the team we're going to win it. Thanks, everyone's happy. Good news for everybody there. And yeah, let's go forward a bit more then. Construction work has begun to upgrade the club's training and youth facilities. It's only just begun? It's going to take 5 months? Well, that's not ideal. Alozi breaks a goal scoring record, 23 goals, which is more than Bakary Kone scored last season. He also gets the most assists, which is almost double what he got last. I say almost double. It's not almost double, is it? It's 8 more than he got last season. And Ousmane Diallo, 8 Man of the Match awards. Good job. Oh, look at that. We've had an update. Alozi straight in as an icon. And I'm still only a favoured personnel, despite the fact that I've won the treble 2 years in a row. A bit more time has passed. It's the end of May now, and we've got our commercial stuff. So we've been hit with a tax bill of £525,000, which is a pretty hefty tax bill. From just 2.09 million profit, that's a quarter of it. That's a quarter of our profit has been taxed. That's sizable. And then commercial summary, we are picking up a bit more money from most things, which is good. Competition prize money, 1.3 million. That is all from the Champions League. All of that is from the Champions League. It's very much like in Europe. If you can get a small team into the Champions League group stages, you are fixed financially. And basically, we've got now 2 full seasons in the Champions League. We're fixed financially, aren't we? Oh, and we can do a scout budget. How much have we got? 15,000. So we can do Ivory Coast. We can't go any higher than the Ivory Coast. We can go to Africa as a whole. It's going to cost 15,000 a month. Okay, we can do it for 1 month. We're not going to bother. Right, before we end this episode then, what we are going to do is we are actually going to go the very long way round to get to the league, apparently. We're going to have a quick look at competition reputation, which hasn't changed, but I've noticed this at the start of the saves, particularly if you've got an edited database, which effectively this is. It doesn't change for the first few seasons, so we are still the 15th best league in Africa, which I'm hoping we should be up to maybe top 6 soon. I hope that's kind of our goal. We need to be up there with the South Africas, the Algeria, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia kind of region. And if we keep doing well in the Champions League, basically that will happen. If we look at the coefficients, we had a quick look at this earlier. 47 for next season. 47 for next season? Does that mean we've moved up? We have moved up. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've gone up 2 places. We're 9th next year. I don't know what that actually means. I have no idea what that actually means. But yeah, if we are 9th, we get 2 teams in the preliminary, 2 teams in the African Confederations Cup, which we kind of already knew, did we not? So yeah, maybe that might improve us next season if we've got much more. Like, I mean, if we're 9th, we should be up here, right? We should be higher. We should be maybe top 10. That's the goal. And in terms of something that we're completely not involved with at the moment is the Ivory Coast national team. They have gone all the way up to 40th in the world rankings, dropping down to 47th. Are they in any form of cup competitions? They got to the African Cup of Nations quarter final and lost to Congo. World Cup qualifiers, they lose to Nigeria, beat Burundi, but you would expect them to beat Burundi, wouldn't you? It doesn't look like. I mean, obviously the World Cup takes place in 2022. Is it still taking place in Qatar? Spell World Cup properly, Stuart. It is. It is still taking place in Qatar. It's going to take place through November and what have you. So it's going to be a winter one, which is that is a problem for us because we play over the winter, don't we? Yeah, we do play over the winter. So that might be a bit of an issue for us. Anyway, that is going to do it then for Season 2 of Football Manager with Africa Sports. Next season then is going to have to be a big one. It's going to be mainly focused on the Champions League, so don't expect to be seeing lots of league action. You might see 2 or 3 league games. We're going to be looking at Champions League. We need to get the ball spinning a lot quicker in terms of basically how quickly we fly through seasons, because I can't see us getting anyone into, let's say, the Ivory Coast national team on a regular basis until maybe 5 seasons in. So we need to pick things up. So yeah, next season we'll be mainly focusing on the Champions League. We will have some league games as well. This season, champions of Ivory Coast in every conceivable way. But unfortunately, we did lose to the Kaiser Chiefs in the African Champions League quarterfinals. They did actually win the thing, so we went out to the eventual winners. But losing in the quarterfinals is not really ideal. Next year, maybe we can go one step further. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you're new here and you want to see Season 3, hit the subscribe button, ding the bell as well, so you can be notified whenever a new video is released. And I will see you in the next season.